So in today's home exercise tutorial, it's not going to be so much of demonstrating an exercise as it is going to be going over a little bit more about balance and the things that are important to keep in mind to improve your balance and get comfortable walking on different terrain and outside in unfamiliar environments. So a couple of things that are really important to remember about balance, or how we maintain balance, is that our eyes are really important. So our vision gives our brain a lot of information, especially if you have any kind of a peripheral neuropathy or your feet don't feel as well as maybe a healthy individual or someone a little bit younger. Our first way that we know where we are in space, or our proprioceptive awareness, is through sensors in our feet. So a change in the pressure distribution on our feet kind of gives our brain information and helps to know like when we're leaning. And then it's kind of an automatic, in a healthy individual, it's kind of an automatic response for our body to adjust to that change in the pressure on our bottom of our feet. So the next layer of tools, built-in tools that we have, or strategies that we have, are our eyes. So we use our vision, and we use things around us, objects around us, as kind of what I would call like points of reference, or what I would call like reference points. So we use objects, horizontal and vertical lines, to kind of help us know when we are vertical and when we are no longer vertical or tipping over to the side. So that's what we're going to focus on today, is the visual component. There's other pieces as well that we'll go over in other videos, but right now we're going to focus on the vision, because that is really, really important when you have any kind of a neuropathy or you have decreased sensation in your feet. It's important to know that that's also a normal age-related impairment or problem that occurs. So anyone over 60, 65 should really kind of understand how we use our vision to help us maintain balance, because you are losing a little bit of that sensory input from your feet. So what your feet feel on the ground and the pressure distribution is one strategy we use to maintain balance. So that next layer, that next level of defense or strategy would be our vision. And so it's important to keep in mind that when you are moving your head in any direction, or you are scanning, that is obscuring the information that your brain can gather as far as where you are in space. That's why people feel unsteady, or they get a little bit off balance when they are scanning their environment or moving their head. So one strategy that I always tell people is to kind of have in your peripheral vision kind of one object as you're scanning. So it's kind of like having kind of, if you're going to be looking at something that's moving, kind of have in your peripheral vision something that's stationary. So it'll make more sense if you just try it. I actually had a family member of a patient who was listening to me explain this to his wife recently, and he came back in and he said, "Oh my gosh, I was able to look up at a plane in the sky for the first time." And he told me how he did it, and he's an engineer, so that probably gives him a one-up on kind of understanding how this works. But he said what he did was he looked at the top of the building, he kept the top of the building in his periphery, and as he was watching the plane. So I think that was a perfect example, and he said he was able to do it for the first time and not feel unsteady. So that's just one example of how you can use your vision and stationary objects to help give you a reference point, help your brain, to give your brain a reference point to be able to look at something that's moving. So again, moving your head or looking at something that's moving in the sky, either one of those is going to obscure your brain's ability to know exactly where you are in space, and that's why you feel a little bit unsteady. So the way to practice this at home, because most of us, when we're out and about, we are moving our head, things around us are moving, people are moving, so we have all of these things that are making it more challenging to maintain our balance and make us feel unsteady, especially, again, if you have any kind of sensory impairment in your feet. So now we're going to go over an exercise. So let's say, for instance, you don't want to always have to be staring at a stationary object, and you want to be able to turn your head and look around and not feel unsteady, or you want things moving around you and not feel unsteady. So I am going to give you a couple of things that you can work on at home to improve those systems and make them a little bit stronger. And make your body's ability to adjust and adapt to visual disturbances in a way that's safe and that you can practice at home before you take it outside or before you take it someplace where you're in a social environment and you have other distractions going on. So one way is to take a piece of paper, square piece of paper that you can hold in your hand, just put an X on it. And so we're going to work on this. So you can start with your feet shoulder width apart, and you're going to hold the X directly in front of you, like this. All right? And you're just going to turn your head side to side. I'm going to put it down just a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing. And I'm staring at the X, and I'm just turning my head side to side without taking my eyes off the X. That's pretty easy for you. You can bring your feet together so that they're touching. And again, just hold it back out here. So now I'm making it a little bit harder because I've brought my feet together. So I've narrowed my base of support, and I'm going to hold it out and do that again. Now if that's pretty easy for you, now I'm going to hold my head still, and I'm going to move the X and follow it with my eyes. So another way that you can work on this and challenge your balance is start with your feet shoulder width apart, clasp your hands together, and make a figure 8, and follow your hands with your eyes. If that's pretty easy for you, you can bring your feet together so that they're touching, and do it again. You're following your hands with your eyes. All right, you can change that and make an 8. Again, following your hands with your eyes. And if that's pretty easy for you, you can stagger your feet, or if your balance is really good, you can put them in what we call a tandem position, which is in a straight line, and do the same thing again. I don't know if you can see, but my ankles are working pretty hard right now to keep me balanced. So something I didn't mention is how important it is to just have good strength. General strengthening exercises are really important to maintaining balance, especially as we age. So just focus on my feet for a minute and watch what's going on at my feet as I do this. So you can see my ankle muscles having to work pretty hard to keep me vertical, keep me upright, as I'm throwing all of these other challenges, balance challenges, at my body right now. And actually, the more you feel your ankles working is actually a good thing, because you're actually correcting little tiny balance disturbances. So it's actually, your body is actually learning something as you're doing that. So don't shy away from it just because it seems a little bit hard, or it seems like your ankles are really having to work really hard to keep you balanced. Keep working at it, and that'll strengthen your ankles as well, and hopefully that'll get easier over time. So I hope you enjoyed this balance tutorial. Please leave comments. Let me know your thoughts on these videos, how I can make them better, new videos that I can add on problems that you are having with your balance or your strength. I love it when you guys comment and you like the videos, so the more I can make them valuable to all my viewers, the better. So please just let me know what you like, what you want to see more of, and look for those videos in the future. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for following my channel. And until next time, you guys have a great day.